Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And now, the New York Knicks starters. We've got Anunoby, Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then, it's Josh Hart, and it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Denver, sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. Before in the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Murray in at the point. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here's Gordon, the kick out to Porter. Gordon with a screen on Anunoby. Back to Porter, puts up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And you really want to step up and try to make Porter make a move. Right there, the three ball looked easy.
Brunson goes in. Basket counts.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So, with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Here's Hart, following the score by Jamal Murray. Anunoby, right side. He can't get that one to fall. Good defense by Jokic. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The layup missed.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Brown, and there's the drive. Some solid defense from Hart.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Murray finds Porter. Jokic with the screen on Hart. The kick out to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Hart.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Brunson with a clean look. Buries it from three-point range. Brunson's got 6.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Hart, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Anunoby kicks to Towns. Hart against Gordon. Now, here's Bridges. Tight defense on him, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Watson is checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Christian Brown. Then for the Knicks, Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Murray. Gordon with a screen on Brunson. Out left of the wing. Watson for three. It's hauled in by Achua. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. It's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Jokic. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Towns. Inside, Hart. Jokic grabs the miss. Outside, Gordon. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there.
And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, leading by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
They've got Peyton Watson. He's out there with Porter. Russell Westbrook out there with Saric. And it's Strawther in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. It's stolen by Watson. Right side, Porter. Here's the 3. Out to Saric. Pass to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Porter in the corner. And again, Denver no good. Knicks trail by 5. A nice shot by Gadier. Gadier's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Knicks. The Nuggets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Westbrook passes to Saric. Watson for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Watson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference, you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
And slam dunk by Saric.
Well, you're going to play Westbrook on that pick and roll to shoot it. He's underrated in being a distributor.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Westbrook. Payne kicks to Robinson. Achua, the pass to McBride. Here's Payne from past the arc. And Brown pulls it down. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Saric. Back to Westbrook. Now here's Saric. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
I feel like for Saric, that is his comfort zone. He makes the defense pay for not paying attention to him.
Dadier's shot is off. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Saric with the screen for Porter. Back to Saric.
Well, the key for Saric is to be out there and be.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
For the Nuggets, Jokic comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Jamal Murray in for Porter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
To the left wing, here's Brown. Knocked loose. Right side, Westbrook. They shoot again. Pass to Saric. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic with his screen on Bridges. And again, Denver no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 6. Brunson finds Towns. And Tucker has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
That lethal first step, Westbrook uses it to get an edge, and that helps draw the contact.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both free throws good from Westbrook. Knicks trail by 8. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Saric. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Now Murray to the paint. In the floater. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Bridges kicks to Hart. Towns in the corner. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Tucker. No good on the 3. The Nuggets leading by 8. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Out to Saric. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Saric has got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
Saric needs to continue to keep drilling that three-point shot. He's going to open up a lot of offense.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Pass to Saric. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Saric with the screen for Westbrook. Back to Saric. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Dario Saric.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Knicks trail by 11. On the court for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the four-man position.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
The Nuggets leading by 8. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Hart with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Hart, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Nuggets shooting their fifth free throw of the game here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Well, Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
Pass to Brown. Murray against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And it's Murray penetrating. And a wide open look for Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And Denver has possession. Pass to Murray. Up top, Porter. 6 points for him. Jokic rising up.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
Knicks trail by 14. Payne in the post. He's covered by Murray. Payne's shot is good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Murray, and it's Jokic in the corner. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Denver leading by 12. Pass to Brown. Kicks it out to Gordon. Murray with it. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Back to Jokic. Here's Brown. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brown's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets. Here's Achua. Can't hit from in close. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Murray, good.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Nuggets. Knicks trail by 16. Brunson kicks to Hart. Here he goes. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Jokic with the screen on Brunson. Here's Murray to the middle. The kick out to Westbrook. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Achua, the pass to Hart. Back to Achua. And here is Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Denver now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Bridges against Westbrook. The kick out to Porter. 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Westbrook missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For New York, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Free throw good. Hart.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy is a fantastic competitor. Plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
Westbrook missing again. Knicks trail by 15. With the crossover, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray, the pass to Westbrook. Kicks it out to Gordon. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges inside. He's covered by Westbrook, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Murray draws so much attention as an offensive player. Just calmly drops it off to the roller.
Bridges against Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness here.
And so it's Denver feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. They lead by 17. Charge is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Murray. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Pass to Brunson. Hard kicks to Anunoby. Brunson with it. 6 to shoot. Bridges for 3. And Brown pulls it down. Murray with it. Now guarded by Towns. Murray the pass to Saric. Here's Brown. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 17. And Anunoby slams it in.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Watson the screen. Westbrook passes to Watson, and Watson slams it in.
You can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter. He trusted him with the pass that time.
Hart kicks to Brunson. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Timeout called. Nuggets. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Gordon with a screen on Towns. Left side, Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And he's going to go upstairs with authority. AG rising hot.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
It passes to Gordon. Here's Brown to the wing right side. Gordon with a screen on Brunson. Driving the lane. Here's Pickett. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Bridges. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And they double up Gordon. From deep. Pickett, no good. Knicks trail by 14. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Jokic against Towns. Pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. Here's Brown. Defended by Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. And again, Denver no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one's good. Towns.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Timeout called. Nuggets. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Here's Strother, defended by Bridges. Offensive rebound. Jordan kicks to Watson. To the inside. Janjar. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Pass to Brunson. Towns against Jordan. Anunoby outside. Just 5 to shoot. Snatched up. And again, Karl Anthony Towns.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Denver.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jokic.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Janjar, no good.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Scooped up. Back to Watson. The three. And that one's good. Janjar. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Karl Anthony Towns.
So we see Denver get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Nikola. You stuffed the stat box again. Nobody's surprised now, but does it?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Phoenix Suns. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the 3. And for Utah, Markkanen and Collins the 3 and 4. Colin Sexton out there with Collier. And it's Kessler in at the center position. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Here's Collier. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Collier. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
He's got a piece of it. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
And it's Utah with the ball. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Here's Collier. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Inside. And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Clock at 6. Count that bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Booker, the pass to Durant. Beal against Markkanen. Here's Dunn. Pass to Durant. And here's Beal from behind the arc. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to talk it over with his guys. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous." I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Durant gets it to go.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
George passes to Kessler. Good on the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Booker. On the wing, Durant. Three-pointer. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 10 points.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
It's George with the drive. Now Collins. The shake. Richards pulls it in.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Greg.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
George against Booker. It's George with the drive. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Phoenix leading by 10. Here's O'Neal. Count that one.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Phoenix making a switch here. Moles checked in. Jazz trail by 12. And here's George. Still no points. Shot to stop the run, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Good balance and shooting mechanics give George that NBA range.
Here's O'Neal, and he dunks it down.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
George, no good. 1 second left, and Allen finishes inside.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And so it's Phoenix in command with a 13-point lead at the end of... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
That was okay, let's say that was a play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Dunn, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Jones. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. Jazz trail by 14. On the wing, Clarkson, pounded by Beal. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. And we played through the first minute here in the second. There's the triple. The rebound by Filipowski. Utah shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Clarkson. Plumlee pulls down the board. Phoenix leading by 14. Beal attacking. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Outstanding ball handling by Beal, just carving up the D.
For Utah, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. George outside. The 3 is up. The shot no good. George has gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Right side Jones. Here's the teardrop, and so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Suns making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Jazz trail by 16. George peels it out a bit. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
Here's O'Neal. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
George passes to Collins. Second chance effort. Now here's Kessler. Back to Collins. It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Nails it from 3. George has got 8.
And the shooting skill across the board for this rookie is what makes Keyonte George so difficult to defend.
And the bucket is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Beal, the pass to Booker. Stolen by Kessler. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's his first foul of the game for the Jazz. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Martin. Sexton comes in for Clarkson. And it's Collier in for George. Collins outside. Kessler, a screen on Durant. Collins, no good. The Suns lead by 13. Beal finds Plumlee. And here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Markkanen. Outside Booker. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Beal. And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces them up.
Here's Collier. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Booker. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Here's Kessler. Rebounded by Dunn. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 16-point game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Free throws good from Durant. Phoenix making some changes. Richards is checked in for Plumlee, and it's Beal in for Jones. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Sexton goes in, kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Kessler, a screen on Booker to the inside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
For 3, Collier. Phoenix grabs the miss. And Beal puts up a deep 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Jazz trail by 19. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's Collier in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Bol finds Plumlee. Now Jones. Bol, the pass to O'Neal. Allen inside. Checked by Sexton. Allen can't get it to go. And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Shots good by Collier. The Suns lead by 17. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his fourth year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Now here's O'Neal. 7 points in the game. Pass to Sexton. With some arc. Kicks it out to Markkanen. 4-3. Ooh, Markkanen confident from long range.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
Back to Bol. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Sinks that one from the post. Jazz trail by 16. And it's Collins penetrating. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bol.
And the agility.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
The previous play is under review.
Let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Phoenix leading by 16. Left side Durant. Beal outside. The kick to Durant. Booker, the pass to Dunn. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. In transition, here come the Suns. The 3 doesn't go that time. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 18. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's Booker on the wing. For 3, Durant. That shot missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Markkanen looking it over. And finished off by Kessler.
Yeah, moving the ball with a purpose. Lauri Markkanen. Nice pass.
The Suns lead by 16. Here's Richards. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A line change here for Utah. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Utah has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the paint. Here's Hendricks. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Jazz trail by 16. Clarkson passes to Filipowski. From downtown. And it's Clarkson missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions. Booker.
Durant, pass to Booker. Three-pointer, Beal. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
The Suns lead by 14. Richards' shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. It's George with the drive. Here's Hendricks, guarded by Durant. Just 5 to shoot, down low. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's Beal on the wing.
Jazz foul. Jordan Clarkson.
It's his first trip to the line. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And he knocks down the first one.
A combo guard with a versatile offensive game. Beal is one of those guys that any team would love to have.
No good on the second free throw. A nice shot by Richards. Richards has gotten 4 this quarter.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. George passes to Filipowski. Back to George. The 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Oh, the slam. Get up, Devin.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And so it's Phoenix, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. More NBA. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Mason Plumlee out there with Bol Bol. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Allen in at the 2.
He's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Jazz trail by 14. George drives in. Here's Filipowski. Rejected by Bol. And now the Suns fast break with the floater and the basket by Plumlee. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities. And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Phoenix with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Jones. And the shot's good. And the Suns lead by 17.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
For three, George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And there's Plumlee on the assist from Jones.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
George passes to Potter. Allen against Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Utah. Phoenix leading by 19. Pass to Plumlee. Outside Bol. Deflected. Clarkson outside. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Clarkson's got his first points of the game.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Durant. Lets a three fly. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Collins. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
On the wing, Sexton from outside the arc. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Booker out to Beal from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Markkanen for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Dunn's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Richards. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And the Suns lead by 16.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
For 3, Collier. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Takes a 3. Collins with the rebound. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for Utah.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Suns.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Second team foul.
He's off on the first. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. Potter comes in for John Collins. Hendricks is checked in for Markkanen. And it's Keontae George in for Sexton.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Utah has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. Lets it go from deep. Allen can't get it to go. 41 seconds left in the game. Williams from long range knocks down the triple. Here's Gillespie. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 14.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Micic. And down it goes. 2 points.
The assist, Gillespie.
It's intercepted. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kevin Durant.